Discipline is the foundation of success, but some people quietly break it down without you realizing. They don't attack you directly, they influence you slowly. Here are 9 types of people that secretly destroy your self-discipline. 1. The excuse maker. They always have a reason to delay, cancel, or quit. Spend enough time around them, and you'll start believing excuses are acceptable instead of holding yourself accountable. Their language is filled with someday, maybe, and if only. They wrap failure in clever justifications, convincing you that circumstances, not choices, determine destiny. But here's the truth. Excuses are contagious. The more you tolerate theirs, the easier it becomes to create your own. The excuse maker doesn't just waste time, they infect your mindset. 2. The comfort pusher. They tempt you with distractions, food, entertainment, laziness. To them, comfort is life's goal. But if you adopt their mindset, your discipline dies in the arms of temporary pleasure. They'll say, relax, you deserve it, when you haven't earned it. They'll cheer for shortcuts, but never for sacrifice. Around them, ambition feels unnecessary, even foolish. Yet comfort, when worshipped, robs you of growth. The comfort pusher is not your friend in progress. They are the quiet voice that keeps you soft when life demands steel. 3. The time waster. They don't respect schedules or commitments. Their lateness, endless small talk, and careless habits infect you until you no longer treat your own time with seriousness and structure. What begins as harmless delays soon becomes a habit of neglecting your own priorities. Their disregard seeps into your life, teaching you that urgency is optional and discipline is flexible. But time is the one currency you can never earn back. The time waster is not merely stealing minutes, they are teaching you to squander your own life. 4. The negative influencer. They tell you discipline is boring, unnecessary, or too extreme. Their words plant doubt. Once you internalize their cynicism, you start sabotaging your own consistency. What begins as a small seed of hesitation grows into procrastination, excuses, and wasted potential. Their presence convinces you to lower your standards until excellence feels unrealistic and mediocrity feels acceptable. 5. The instant gratifier. They thrive on quick rewards and despise patience. Around them, waiting feels like punishment. If you're not careful, their habits will make you abandon long-term goals for short-term comfort. They convince you that the small dopamine hit of now is worth more than the quiet victory of later. But every shortcut comes with a hidden cost. Your focus, your discipline, your future. Stay too close to them, and you'll trade greatness for crumbs of pleasure. 6. The chaos bringer. Their life is disorganized, impulsive, and unstable. Stay around them long enough, and their chaos becomes your normal. Your routines dissolve, and discipline slips through the cracks. They thrive in distraction, feeding off constant drama, pulling you into fires that were never yours to fight. Their instability seeps into your habits until calm feels foreign and disorder feels natural. If you don't guard your peace, their whirlwind will strip you of structure. And without structure, discipline dies. 7. The enabler. They support your bad habits under the disguise of care. You deserve it, they'll say, as they hand you the very thing that keeps you from growth. 8. The competitor of misery. They don't want to rise, so they pull you down. They convince you discipline is useless because they've given up. Their failure becomes their excuse to weaken you. Misery hates to be alone, so they mask their bitterness with false wisdom. Why work so hard? Why sacrifice when nothing changes? If you listen, their defeatist mindset seeps into you, making discipline feel like a pointless burden instead of the path to mastery. Their comfort is in your collapse. Don't give them that victory. 9. The fake supporter. They nod when you talk about goals but tempt you the moment you try. Their silent sabotage is the most dangerous because it's disguised as friendship. They applaud your dreams in words but undermine them in actions, inviting you to skip the gym, urging you to live a little, or reminding you how many people fail anyway. They don't challenge you openly. They chip away at your resolve in whispers and laughter. What feels like care is actually a slow erosion of your discipline. True allies push you higher. The fake supporter quietly pulls you back to mediocrity. And here's the most important part. Self-discipline can't be borrowed or stolen. It's yours. Protect it from the people who drain it, and you'll achieve what others only dream about. Now, subscribe and write this in the comments. My discipline is mine. No one can destroy it but me.